What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another Screen Sanctum reaction. I'm Steve, and today I'm going to react to Community Season 2, Episode 22, Applied Anthropology and Culinary Arts. Last week, Episode 21 was Paradigms of Human Memory. You've already watched my video. You've heard me botch the word paradigms. I said paradigms or something. I'm an idiot. But this week, Applied Anthropology and Culinary Arts. I'm assuming it has to do with cooking, and I think anthropology is the study of dinosaurs? I'm not too sure, but all I know is it's going to be hilarious. I consider this the penultimate episode because episode 23 and 24 looks like it's a two-parter, a fistful of paintballs and for a few paintballs more, so it sounds like that's one episode cut into two. Anyways, I'm going to jump right into this. I'm pretty tired. I had a really busy weekend, and I got home not at a bad time, but I'm just really tired. So without further ado, before I get into it, thanks everyone who subscribed to the channel. If you want to see these full reactions a week before they hit YouTube, please check out my Patreon. All right, let's get into this Applied Anthropology and Culinary Arts in 3, 2, 1, go.
And that's how Paleolithic hunting tribes overtook early agricultural civilizations. Is it right?
I don't know. I don't care. But so far,
He has no idea. That's a cool teacher. Oh, boo, Annie, boo.
Throw paper balls at her head until she sits down.
He's chugging vodka
Good.
straight out of the bottle.
A pluses for all of you. Thank you, Daryl.
It's Troy. Hey, the man wants to give Daryl an A? Let him do it.
I thought he gave up drinking.
A toast to the easiest school, the dumbest dean.
Anthropology. Who knew? Woo!
Cheers.
Annie's not happy. Oh, they're all drinking.
Women have a connectedness to their bodies that you would never understand.
Okay, Britta.
You have a booger.
I know.
To never telling the dean. Cheers.
Annie's gonna tell the dean, isn't she? Oh, man.
And that is what Jews do at weddings.
Oh,
Anthropology.
God.
He's a writer who's doing a piece on me for Dean Magazine.
Oh, God.
I know, right?
Dean Magazine, really?
Do you know what? I have left the exam paper in my office, but it is a real doozy. a performance component, and I don't want to tip it, but there may be a lump of clay coming to everyone in the room.
Wow,
Pat, look at him run.
this is a real college. You know what? Not different. Equal. Equal to whites. You know what? Better than whites.
Oh, God.
I'm good. I'd like to stay here and check out this unorthodox exam.
Thinking anthropology is the study of history,
Sure it isn't a contraction?
not dinosaurs. That's paleontology? I'm an idiot.
Jordan was in here so long he came out with a driver's license. I'm kidding.
Surely, that is full of chemicals. I wouldn't expose your baby to that. But let me guess who paid for that study. Big antacid.
Oh,
Really,
God,
chew
Britta, come
an
on.
eucalyptus root and...
You want to see a movie today? Word.
Hell yeah.
Hey guys, why do you do that?
Because they're friends.
Well, let me in. Let me into the handshake.
No.
Give you $1,000.
Come on.
Indecent proposal. Indecent proposal. Woody Demi. Nice.
Oh, Pierce, so annoying. Everyone just get up and go.
I don't know.
Mind your business, Pierce. Come on, man.
Shirley's on her third kid. She doesn't need a
I know,
third
right?
slacker with two one-eyed cats governing her body.
Hair on your BlackBerry. Well, a life is created 10
The only two not
Oh,
oblivious to what's going on, of course, Troy and Abed. Oh, and Annie.
Of sunshine while your cats each half watch because you're so natural.
Oh, I guess just not. Oh, there it is.
Is that broken water? That's broken water!
Chang, baby!
Oh, God.
Careful.
Damn, she's gonna give birth right there in anthropology. Where is culinary arts coming into this?
You please call Andre. His sugar boots in my phone.
That hurts, Shirley.
Okay.
What?
Having one class that wasn't all about them.
Remember when they all took that fishing trip on St. Patrick's Day?
God, that was a good week.
Dude, we wouldn't even know if it wasn't for last episode's flashbacks. That's so funny. That's so cool.
Taxi cabs, hardware stores, bank.
And I like that meta reference.
We always come out healthy. That's where there's like 1 billion of us. You ever try Googling me? Can't be done.
That can't be done.
According to my watch, it's so.
Oh my God, he's got
1,000
cash.
o'clock.
Deal.
Great.
Why does Pierce ruin everything?
Do it. Make your money, whore.
Oh my God. The dramatic slow-mo was perfect.
Yeah, that's the stuff.
Oh, now they ruined the handshake.
And relax.
I hope they come up with something new.
Oh my God.
500. It's like $1 million in dog dollars.
What? They can't do it
What
anymore.
happened? Something's off.
Money doesn't matter anymore.
Oh,
Once you've sold something out, you can't get it back.
But you didn't even like our handshake.
I hated it. Now it's gone.
Oh.
I delivered a baby earlier this year in the back of an SUV.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I don't know, off in the background.
That's right. That's funny. They really reference everything they do.
Been overturned.
What?
Okay, look, I don't want to alarm anyone, but the now,
What?
I guess some national ethnicities don't play nice with others, and things have turned into a bit of a race kerfuffle.
Shirley, pretend I'm saying this in a soothing, reassuring, non-robotic voice. We're not gonna make it to the hospital.
Yes, I am.
Ben, corner. Listen, Shirley, we're having the baby
I
right
feel
here.
like that was all improvised.
Troy, get every blanket and coat you can find. Anything soft for Shirley to lie on. Annie, I need you to call Andre.
This
and
is
tell him
so
to meet us
good
here instead.
how they don't really even
What are you
they
doing?
don't even need to
See,
explain how Abed could deliver baby because he literally already did, as he said, as we saw in the background of season 1.
Oh no, I'm sorry, Abed. I don't feel comfortable with you taking a grand tour of my nethers.
I can do it. I can do it. I'm good at looking. I'm here for you,
She's
Shirley.
gonna pass out. Look at her face.
Not to worry, this kind of thing happens all the time.
No,
Are
it
a lot
doesn't.
of babies born in classrooms?
Well, a lot more are conceived.
Oh,
Chang babies all come this way,
Yep, like a bullet from a gun.
and they're all okay.
Hell yeah. More than okay. One of the worst conditions you can imagine.
Tell me.
My cousin slid out feet first in a pickle barrel.
Are you saying I'll be a good mom?
No. And you will really force anything, won't you?
Abed, walk me through this.
Okay, on each contraction, you need to tell Shirley to push.
That's it.
Zach was busting this scenario.
Push.
that's pretty.
Chang, more stories.
Okay, so in World War II, a lot of us were rounded up. in
This
labor
is so
camps.
cool,
Not
actually,
mostly.
that she's letting Chang help.
Oh, Andre.
Damn, Chang is... He was like... You saw the soul leave his body.
Push it.
She said she's in the zone.
You guys don't have to name it that.
And it's also a black person.
Are you sure it's yours, baby?
Yes. It's definitely his. I never told you this part, but all Changs are born with tails.
What? Oh.
Did that just happen?
Yeah, they got it back.
It's back.
Yes, and they got $1,000. Aww.
Thank you, Chang. Couldn't have done this without you.
Aww.
I want to name him after Ben.
What? Really?
Wow.
You helped bring him into the world.
All right, well, we'll have our own little baby
Chang.
Ben. Bennett.
Okay. No, that's fine.
Middle name.
Ben. Bennett. Hi. Bennett.
I was not expecting this.
I just yanked a little dude out of my friend.
Yeah.
You did yank a little dude out of your
Guess we
friend.
passed anthropology.
Teen Magazine shuts down. Perfect. All right.
Are you sure you want to do this? I know people do it in movies all the time, but there are bound to be real world
I was going to pull the fire alarm. It doesn't even work. Leave it to Greendale. It's not even real.
What are you guys doing?
Cancel school today or tell everybody about this.
Deal.
Beautiful. What a good dean, huh? This was funny. This was so funny. I love how they call back Abed delivering the baby, which is something that is not odd, but I noticed it only because I had read about it before. But if you didn't really pay attention or you're not good at catching stuff in the background like I am not good at, if I would have never read it, I probably wouldn't have seen it. You wouldn't get that reference. So it's so cool that they make Abed the one to deliver this baby because he has the experience of doing it last season or last semester. It's like also a perfect way to not have to really explain anything, because you would be like, how does Abed know how to deliver a baby? Well, he did already, you know, and you don't have to like go back to explain it. You just have to figure, oh, he did one last year. He knows how to do it. He learned it somehow. This is at least the second one he's delivered. So that was pretty cool. The title of the episode was kind of like a red herring, Applied Anthropology and Culinary Arts. Unless I'm missing like a double meaning, the culinary arts was really only referenced. They just referenced that there was, you know, the food trucks outside. But I guess if you want to pull that in and say that was the reason they couldn't get to a hospital, was because all the ambulances were taken at the food trucks, I guess that makes sense. But usually whenever there's a title in the community episode, you usually see a little bit of like that portion of the title. But here we did not, obviously. And it looks like we did get another bottle episode, which community does bottle episodes great. I think I'm using this terminology correctly. An episode where it takes place in one room or like one, you know, where no one really moves. It's pretty cool. They do really good ones. I also like how they referenced the St. Patrick's Day episode, which is another thing that you wouldn't understand without last episode, because in that one, they did all these flashbacks of what they had done in the past, and most of them weren't episodes. I know they did show some portions of episodes past, but there were some like the St. Patrick's Day that I don't remember it being an episode. It looks like it was shot exclusively for last week. And then they immediately reference it this week in a meta way. by them saying, just when we thought, you know, a class wasn't going to revolve around the main cast, something happens and they make it all about themselves, which is hilarious because it's kind of like he was talking about the show, which was really funny because in the beginning of the episode, and I forgot the name, but the girl and that kid, they were having their own little conversation, you know, so it felt like they were going to have, I wouldn't say more of a role in this episode, but they had lines and they were talking, and then all of a sudden Shirley gets pregnant and they're cut out. So that was pretty dope. Whew. Another win for me. This perfect episode for like a penultimate episode. As I said, the last two look like a part 1 and a part 2. And it's about paintballs. I remember last season, the paintball episode, I still think is my favorite and most funny episode of the season. Maybe of both so far. I really love that episode. And now we're getting 2. Yeah, Fistful of Paintballs, episode 23. And for a few paintballs more, the finale, both 20 minutes. So that should be great. But I really enjoyed this episode. I was a little sad that Pierce ruined the handshake for a second, because I did expect him to want to buy the handshake just because he wanted to be included. And it works because in the past few episodes this season, something happens and Pierce literally said it himself that you never include me in anything. Like they do something, they don't invite him. So this wasn't forced. It makes perfect sense how Pierce would use this to kind of like trick them, where he pretended that he wanted to be included in the handshake, but what he really wanted to do was to ruin it because he didn't like it. Neither of them are good things. Pierce isn't a good person, but this is actually for him a really smart thing to do. And I was kind of worried that in the middle that they weren't going to get it back. Not that they weren't going to get their mojo back. I just thought that he literally had ruined their handshake and it would be tainted and they would have to come up with a new one. But it was cool that they got it back. So we're not going to be losing that handshake, at least for now. That's all I got for this. Oh, one more thing. Yes, it was super duper sweet that Shirley appreciated what Chang did for her on this day, like calming her down so she was able to give birth while her husband wasn't able to get there because obviously he was going to the hospital. So it was really nice of her to like not push him away. You know, for one thing, that's like negative energy, and I can't imagine giving birth and just wanting the, having so much stress because of a person, that it's like it could affect, your labor. So she kind of was like, I just need to be calm and I'll let Chang into this somehow and he'll figure out a way to calm me down. And he did, which was awesome. And it was pretty funny as well. And it all worked out at the end. And she wants to, honor that by naming her baby Ben, which is cute. Unfortunately, her last name is Bennett, so Ben Bennett isn't the best. But all right, now I'm done. This was a great episode. Let me know, what did you think of this episode? What did you all think of my reaction? Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And again, check me out on Patreon if you want to see my full reactions a week before they hit YouTube. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace, guys.